Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Fenisa Ayu Indira from 4C, and today I'm going to make a textbook review video on my YouTube channel. Without any further ado, let's start. Okay guys, this is the book that I'm going to review for today. The title of the book is Girl Code: Unlocking the Secrets to Success, Sanity, and Happiness for the Female Entrepreneurs. This book is written by Cara Alwill Leyba. Sorry if I mispronounce it, but I don't know how to pronounce it the correct one. And this book was published by Passionista Publishing on August 14 in 2015. And this book is counted as popular book. I choose this book because this is my favorite book among the other 3 popular books that I have read. So this is the front cover of the book, and I personally and totally love the front cover. Why? Because of the barcode picture on it. It really represents the term code. And let's go to the next page. This is the next page. Still the same. And this is the next page. And yeah, this is the contents of the book. So this book has 1 to 9 chapters in all, and each chapter has its own name. So now let's go a little bit further to each chapter. Okay, so this is the chapter 1, The Secret's Out. There's enough for all of us. So basically, this chapter talks about the achievement and also the success of other women out there. And this chapter tells us to be just an ignorant. We don't need to look at them. We don't need to care about them. We just need to believe in ourselves, so we can find our own happiness without thinking that why are we still here? Why are we still stuck in here in the same place? Why we don't have the same success as them? Because this chapter tells you to achieve your own success in your own way. Because of what? Because you are who you are. You don't be someone else to be success. You don't do anything that you don't like to be success in life, but you do what you love and you love what you do. That is the term of being success. That can be learned from this chapter. This chapter is really a good one to be a start chapter, I guess, because it tells you first to be who you are before you read the other materials. So like, you know, self-love is important, and the first chapter is already a good start. So make sure you guys read the first chapter because it's totally interesting. So as you guys can see here, each chapter starts with a quote from someone famous or someone who can inspire you once you read the quote. For example, in chapter 1, the quote is coming from Oprah Winfrey. Like, who don't know Oprah Winfrey is, right? And the most interesting part is this one. So this is kind of like shared story part where there's a women who shared her story about her life, and also there are these types of question and answer part like this because maybe women have and shared the same question, opinion, experience, and thoughts. So this type of question and answer part could be relatable to us, the readers. So this is the chapter 2, Trust Your Own Brilliance. Okay, so this chapter talks about, after you guys are being introduced to love yourselves in the first chapter. So in this chapter, you guys need to find your strength, your ability, your something special in your life, in your own way. So after loving yourself, you now need to find something special inside you so you can start from there. Now we have come to chapter 3, the power of connection. So after you guys love yourself and find your own strength, it's now the time to start your own business. How to start a good business? This chapter tells you to start having a connection because being together is better than being alone. So gather all your friends and make a good connection to start business. So this is the chapter 4 of the book. The title is the F word. Wait, before you think about that F word, this chapter will tell you that the real F word is this: fear. Okay, so the F word is fear because we have been introduced to start our own business. So once we start, we are going to face our fear. That is failure. Yes, failure. So the chapter mainly talks about how to not feel sorry when you face a failure. Because if you love the process, you will not feel sorry for yourself that you guys are facing the failure because failure is the part of the process of your success. So don't be sorry. So this is the chapter 5, Shake It Off, dealing with haters, copycats, and the peanut gallery. This chapter mainly talks about once you start your business, there will be someone who, not someone, like people who hate you, who give bad comments and do bad talk behind your back about the business you just started. And what you can do, you just need to ignore, like ignore, and ignore. Just enjoy the process and yeah, don't care about the bad comments because those comments won't give you benefits or can make your business even greater. It's just making you feel insecure, and you guys just need to react to it calmly and being ignorant. That's it. Now we are on the chapter 6. There's no time for bullshit when you're building an empire. This chapter talks the same one as the previous chapter on chapter 5, like when you start your own business, what you need to do, you just need to focus on that and just forget about all the bad comments that is coming towards you because yeah, everyone won't like you, everyone will not think the same as you, and you just need to focus on yourself. And the most important thing in this chapter is be your own boss. Now we are on the chapter 7, look for diamond lining. This chapter mainly talks about that if you start a business and there is imperfection or error or failure, it's it's something common and you just need to be calm and it will go away. So don't be stressed out or frustrated because of that. You just need to let it go and it will be getting out of your mind and you will start again. In chapter 8, don't hate her because she is successful. It's kind of like go back to the first chapter, that this chapter talks about we don't get jealous to other women's successful life because we make our own success. We don't need to focus on them, just focus on ourselves, and we can be success in our own way. This chapter tells you to turn your envy, your jealousy into inspiration, into motivation for you to become more success, become more empowered, become more motivated to be better and to be more success. So we are on the last chapter now, chapter 9. Don't wait for an invitation. This chapter talks about that if you want to have something, if you want to do something, you don't wait, but you work on it. You be your own publicist. You be your own inventor. Don't wait for it, but work on it.
Guys, we have done talking about each chapter of this book, and now I'm going to share to you what is the strength and the weakness of this book. The strengths of this book are: the book introduces reader with basic comprehension of understanding ourselves first before we went to other heavier materials. I found it easier to understand and accept other materials after we are introduced an emphasis to love ourselves first. Therefore, the messages the author conveyed in each chapter were delivered successfully. All of the stories shared were also mostly relatable and easy to understand. I also like that the book provided us with a lot of encouraging quotes. Next is the weaknesses. The weaknesses of the book are that this book is not well organized. It disturbed and made me can't focus for a long time to keep on reading this book. The book's layout is quite messy because there were many empty spaces with no numbers, pointers, or bullets. The line spacing was also too small, so it was hard to read for me personally. Additionally, the length of each line was inconsistent one another, and there was no picture at all, which can make the book more interesting and colorful than just pages of many passages. I also want to share my opinion on who is this book best for. I would say that this book is best for someone with low esteem, unconfident, and full of hesitation, and someone who is still confused with their own identities and power of themselves, just like me. I would say that this book is suitable for teenagers or young adults who still haven't explored a lot of parts of their lives. This book will boost their confidence and their trust in their own lives. This book will also teach them not to be afraid of making mistakes and facing failures, because all they need to do is taking lessons from what have happened. This book might be also suitable for people who are going through bad times, so they won't be giving up easily. And that's the end of the review book video. That's all from me. Thank you for watching and your attention. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.